I found this amazing deck of playing cards, and that's themed as a Ouija board. They call it the Oracle deck, and they're absolutely stunning with their Ouija board features. So yeah, I just saw them on YouTube. I can't remember. I saw them from a guy. He explained them and he said where we could get them, and I just had to have them basically. So I found them on eBay. There is a shop in UK that I bought it from. I think I paid about 17.50. So they are lovely. I have not used them yet, but I looked through. I've opened them. Absolutely lovely. Look at that. Well, anyway, let's see. Let's take them out. Oh, lovely. Look at that inside. Wow. Look at this. It's amazing. It's beautiful. Lovely. Okay, let's see these cards then. So this is the back. The back is the wonderful Ouija board, and it's reversible. It's amazing. I just love the look of them so much. So let's see what we got. I guess we got two jokers. We got a joker in red, and this is like they're in a seance, and I think this guy might be either a guy in Brazil called Mirabelli, who was well known to levitate, or another I think he was Scottish, Douglas Hume. He also used to levitate, so and when he was doing seances, so this could be either. So both jokers are the same. So we have the suppose how do we call them, the spades, which correspond to the swords in tarot. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think they are laid out. The pips are laid out in a kind of a round table seance. 7, 8. So the more number on the cards, the more people on the actual seance. 10. The automatic writing, the jack. The spades represent automatic writing, the jack. And the queen, she's using the planchette, which is this little tiny board here with a hole where you put a pencil, and then it's got 2 feet at the back and the pencil at the front, and allegedly with your fingerprints, by touching it, it moves and it should spell a message. It's a little bit like automatic writing, but with a planchette and a pen and a pencil. And he's also doing automatic writing, I suppose. What is he doing? I can't really. What's he doing? He's writing something. He's channeling, perhaps. Channeling entity for the message. So we got diamond. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, the jack is actually having a seance, maybe a trans medium seance. The queen, yes, another seance where they're touching hands. That could be potentially, this could be a a physical manifestation, possibly seance, and the king, another expert and a more mature looking man running another seance. Oh, so what is it's the other way around now. Okay, now that we start from the clubs, but we start from the king. This one is the physical manifestation, the ectoplasm coming out of him. So this is the king of clubs, the queen of clubs, and the page of clubs. They're all doing physical manifestation seances where the ectoplasm, which is a substance that comes out from the medium, but the spirits in the afterworld, they can manipulate the substance, the ectoplasm, and then create the shape of the person, and they physically manifest in the room, and they can talk, and they can you can touch them, you can hug them, you can kiss them, and they've got exactly the same physical characteristic as they had when they were alive. So yeah, it is a bit far-fetched to believe that, especially if you've never seen one, and unfortunately not many people have seen one of these. But yeah, I like to believe that these things did happen and they can happen. The 10 of club, the 9, the 8, 7, the 6, 5, the 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then lastly we got the hearts. The hearts, so what they're representing. I think this is photography. I think it is spiritual photography, where the person, the early 20th century, they went to this photographic studio to get pictures taken, and then sometimes the spirit of their loved ones would appear in the actual picture, like in this case we see this woman. So this is spirit photography. Oh wow, the queen and the jack with respectively their loved ones on their side, by their side, coming through in the pictures, in machines of those days. Oh, okay, that's an extra card. Don't know what that's for. It's an extra blank card. I suppose you can make that as a joker. And a yes card, or oh yeah, okay, there is, the front is yes and the back is no. So these two, you could use them as a further jokers, or as don't know. Well, if you use the playing cards, there are 52 cards on day, and they give you normally 2 jokers, but in this one they give us the 2 jokers and 2 extra, so that potentially we could do the 52 cards plus the 4 extra comes to 56. Potentially we could treat this deck as a minor arcana from the tarot, because we've got the 4 missing. Normally is the page missing, or the knight, the knight. Anyway, you could, because we've got 56 with the extra 4, we can just easily use them as the minor arcanas. So there's the 10 of heart, the 9, the 8, the 7, the 6, the 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well, look, oh yes, look, I didn't notice that. So the A's will tell you what kind of seance or what kind of spirit subject, and it gives you a camera, an old camera, obviously from the early 20th century or late 19th century. So that's good, yes. So that gives you that. And let me have a look. Let's have a look for the other what did they give me for the other races, which I didn't notice. Let's have a look. The okay, for the club, this is the ectoplasm. So they tell you by the first card. So the first card, the ace, they tell you this: the whole suit would be all about ectoplasm for the club. For the heart, it would be all about spirit photography. And now let's see. Oh, so for the diamonds, the subject should be automatic writing. Yes, there's a pen. There is an old Quiggle pen that symbolizes the writing, the automatic writing. That's very cool. Excellent. I didn't notice before, I didn't know. And then the last one is the spade. And the spade, what's that then? That's the levitation. That's the, I think that it's like a feather. It's like two feathers or two wings, which means the subject of the seance, the medium, is able to levitate like it shows in the Joker. Is it? I don't know. I'm getting a bit confused. But yeah, that's quite interesting. Levitation. So yeah, that's the pack, and yeah, I'm very well into spiritualism, spiritism, especially the scientific research, the investigation, scientific investigation into the afterlife done at the beginning of the 20th century by amazing, eminent scientists of all over the world and all over any subject of science. They were all investigating this amazing, this amazing potential. They wanted to prove that there is an afterlife, and then you can contact your loved ones. They are still alive in another dimension, and you can get in touch with them via several methods, of which the most famous in those days was the seance, and the seance was then performed in three or four different versions. The most impressive one is the physical manifestation with the ectoplasm, where the spirit will physically manifest in front of you, and you're able to actually talk and interact, and everyone can see this person because he's manifesting, but only for a few minutes. And that is the most mind-boggling thing to believe, especially for us, that we in this, in modern times, we just believe in science and we don't believe in anything which is not explainable, because these things were never explained before. They did in the researches, but they were never fully proved. But anyway, so that's why I got this deck, because I really wanted this the feel of the deja vu and the mysticism of those days. Yeah, that's all for now, and yeah.